Hello there everybody, Sam'sTrains here. Welcome today not back to the railway but to Train Simulator instead. I saw this on the Steam sale, it was reduced quite a bit, so I thought I would buy it and give it a go. Because you guys seemed to enjoy it when I did Train Simulator, I think it was 2016. So yeah, let's try 2018 then, and I've had a little go with the 7F, so I decided today I would probably try and do the Black 5, I think it was, that I got with this. So I think what I'm going to do today is probably not a career, I'll probably just do a quick drive. Thinking about it, and yep, there it is, there is a Black 5, and we can have some Mark 1 coaches. I think 4 Mark 1 coaches is good, because it's not going to be too much of a challenge. Let's not go too far, shall we? So let's see here. Appleford, Burnham, I'm not really too bothered to be honest. And it's winter, so that's fair enough. So let's get this started. Now, I'm not actually up the loft today, I'm downstairs on my better computer. I think the computer in the loft would have been fine running this game, but with this one I can run it on absolutely, full graphics. I mean, this would run full graphics across all 3 monitors, I reckon. If the game supports it, but obviously that's not practical for recording for YouTube. So yeah, just the 1 monitor today, but hopefully you'll enjoy seeing it in maximum graphics settings, because you don't see that too often, I don't think. Right, so here we go inside the cab of the Black 5, and let's go outside and take a little look. Oh yes, I love the glossy boiler. Right, now as you know, I like to use the mouse when I'm playing this. Well, I prefer to use the keyboard, obviously, but for filming videos, I just think it's better to use the mouse so that you guys can see what I'm actually doing. But I'm going to bring up the hood. Oh, no, I need to remember. There it is. No, that's not it. There we go. So I can at least see that I'm doing the right thing. So, yeah, let's just have a look at our train. Oh, we've got green coaches. It's quite nice. A nice sort of southern green, that's lovely. Anyway, let's get this thing started then. So let's assume this is the reverser. Yeah, so we'll set that forwards. It's all coming back to me. It's been a while since I've really done this. Right, and obviously that's the regulator, so that's not a problem. Is this the train brake or an injector? Or indeed nothing. Can't seem to touch that. What's this one? That's the sander. Okay, well we don't really need that today. Cylinder cocks, well that's okay. They should really be open right now then, I guess. The firebox, that's okay. Just really looking for the brake now. I'm a bit of an imbecile when it comes to this kind of thing. Tell you what, I could probably cheat. Aha, I see it. There it is. Right, so hang on, where's the anchor point? That's bizarre. Can't seem to click on it. Right, well, you can there, okay. So if I release it, supposed to pull the regulator up a touch. Are we released? Oh, there we go. That must be the pressure gauge for the brakes. Should be moving if I got the reverser the right way. Hopefully I did. Let's release it a little bit more. Oh yeah. Oops, no, we don't want to apply. Yeah, we are moving. There we go. Okay. Now we need to shut the cylinder cocks. I think I'm doing this right, I've got no idea whether I am or not. And then I believe you're supposed to bring the reverser down a touch, and then you can open the regulator a little more. Car insurance, up to 20% discount online. I noticed this Train Simulator this year has started to get a little bit more commercial in its, I don't know, I saw a winter sale advert when I first loaded this up. Wow, so there she is, the Black 5. This is the first time I've ever driven a Black 5, I think, in a Train Simulator. Unless Trains 2012 had one in. I think it may have done. Anyway, we need to adjust this reverser now, because we're getting a little... Put it to 40%. That looks good to me. And we've just blown the safety valves, it sounds like, although I can't see them going off. But that probably means that we're going to lose a bit of pressure now. Yeah, as you can see, the PSI is dropping down. But so be it. Never mind. Right, let's get this thing going. The speed limit is currently 25. Oh no, it's gone up to 90. You can't start saying things like that because it'll change. Anyway, we seem to be accelerating fairly nicely. Let me open this regulator. You're not really ever supposed to have the regulator all the way open, I don't think, are you? But I have done. Never mind. Right, now, I don't really... Burnham 2, it says. And that's 40 miles away. My goodness me, we've got our work cut out, haven't we? I don't know if we're going to be stopping at any stations on the way then. I mean, it'd probably be more interesting to. But we're going to have to try and get a little bit of speed up, because at 30 miles an hour, 40 miles is going to take rather a long while. I didn't realise it was as far as that, to be honest. I don't really know this route, but we ought to take a moment really to appreciate how lovely this looks in the winter. And it's the early BR version, which is nice. I don't know if you get a choice. Oh, this is lovely. It's quite a simple map though. Oh no, there's a bit more over there. Houses and things. They've made a lot of changes to the game engine though, I must admit. I'm seeing 120-ish frames per second right now. My monitor won't do that, but should really have some VSync on. Oh well, never mind. Still looks alright to me. Hopefully it looks alright to you guys. I don't know how that affects the capture though. Ooh, should have looked into that. Might ruin the bitrate a bit. I don't know, to be honest. We'll have to see. Right, now I don't really know what the theoretical maximum speed for the Black 5s was. But that seems to be doing good. We're up to nearly 50 now, and the PSI is on the climb, so that's good. That means we've got plenty of steam. I don't know at what point the PSI... I don't know at what point the... what am I trying to say here? I don't know at what point the safety valves are going to go off. But it's probably... pressure. Ah, it's right there. So what's that? Yeah, well, you can see it. So we don't want to be we don't really want to be building all that much more pressure. So let's open the regulator all the way up. There we go. That's fixed it. Again, I don't know if you're ever really supposed to open the regulator all the way up in real life, but this ain't real life. Right, let's figure out where the whistle is. Is this it? Yep, that's it. Go on, put the whistle back off again. See, this is... the 7F was doing this. You switch the whistle back off and it won't go off. So now you're a hooligan whistling constantly. So what I did before was I hit it on here, I think. That must be the bell, but if I hit that, then you can switch it off. But yes, I mean, I guess there won't be any animals on the line now, but... Right, we've just hit 60 miles an hour. That's pretty good for a Black 5, I reckon. Although I'm interested to see if it can do any better. How's the PSI? So as you can see, the pressure's dropped down a bit now because I've had the regulator open all the way. So what I'm going to do now that we're going faster is shut the... change the reverser a touch. Now we're not going to have a lot of torque, obviously, but we might still accelerate. Where's it show us the grade? Is this it? 1 in 357. So it's flat for all intents and purposes. If that is the grade, I think it will be. Right, so yeah, it seems that we've hit a bit of a brick wall here at 61 miles an hour, which is fair enough. I wonder if we can bring up a map. I don't want to press a button that's going to ruin things, but I could probably find it on here. Is this it? Oh, that's free camera. Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. Didn't want to do that. Where's the map? It's one of these buttons, I'm sure it will be. It's probably one of these view buttons, actually. Ah, there it is. So it's quite a simple layout, really. Layout. Ooh, look at this. Turning loop. Saves them having a turntable. There we go. This must be... wow, look at this. My goodness. Well, I'm sorry for saying it's simple. It looks like they have got a turntable, though. Possibly. Unless we've found the Great North Star or something. I don't know. Anyway, better find our train. Almost 63 miles an hour. Not much of an improvement. Looks like the safety valve may have gone off at some point because we've dropped in pressure again. Tell you what, let's see if we can get a bit more speed out of this. If I turn up the... Yeah, there we go. We're accelerating again. Oh, that's good. Might get there today. Right, shall we... Ooh, let's do a little station stop. I think we're probably far too late for it now. But I've just seen Radley 2. Whatever that is. So, let's see if we can't stop in time. This is going to be a very, very harsh stop, I'm going to admit. It's going to want a bit more braking, I think, than that. Although we're probably going to be fully applied soon. Oh no, that's release, I'm sorry. Are we fully applied then? Let's find out. Oh, I think we need it to be on emergency now, don't we? See, that was an unscheduled stop, so I've got a good excuse for not being ready. You know, that's not going to be too bad. At least the last coach, hopefully, is going to be within the platform. Is it? Squeaking to a stop. Right, I think we can actually click here, can't we? No, maybe not. So is it this, I think? Yeah, there we go. Got the back door opening. There we go. Sonny Jim's just got on board. He's brave. I don't think I'd be getting on board if I've just seen the driver park like this. With the last coach, really, in the station. Right, I should have opened the cylinder cock, shouldn't I? What a wally. It's like Mr. Bean learning to drive a train. Right, let's jam the whistle on again. Excellent. And I'll fix that in a second, so apologise. I do apologise for the noise. Right, there we go. Right, I can't deal with this whistle anymore. Shut up, whistle. Okay, let's get the brakes on release. Let's just gently release it. Little bit of regulator. There we go. The gauge is swinging. Swinging, is that the right word? Probably not. There we go. Perhaps need a bit more regulator. Yep. And, oh, that's annoying. I've just covered up the brake. Oh, no, not apply. You just want to leave it on. Is it self-lapped? I think so. Let's see if the cylinder cocks are working. Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of a fizz coming out of them there. You can just about see that. Yeah, that's quite good. Glad they didn't miss that little detail out. Right, okay. Oh, that doesn't sound good, does it? Let's shut this reverser a little bit. Is it the correct way of phrasing it? To say shut the reverser? Or reverse the reverser? I don't know. Why not, we'll know. Ask why not. Let's get this train up to speed, shall we? If we've got 37 miles to do, it's going to be fun. Tell you what, shall we do one of those time-lapse thingies? Where I'll sit here and look bored, pulling the same face for 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, I'll get us up to a good speed, because if anything interesting happens, like the boiler blows up, you'll probably want to see it. Right. So, water and coal is probably something we should think about. It looks like the water is 56% full, so that's alright, actually. Once we get up to speed, I suppose I could start filling up the old boiler. That's it, that's the word. And coal is on 50%, so that's going to want to start filling up soon, but we won't do that yet. Because we want as much pressure as we can while we're accelerating. I think that's how it works. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right. Is that going to help things? It's probably a little bit low on the reverser, isn't it? Let's leave it at about 20%. It's just guesswork. It's just guesswork for me. I mean, some people know exactly what to do. Let's do a whistle. There we go. It's not one of the best whistles, is it, on the old Black 5? Oh, look at the birds. That's nice. So, does anybody know, is this a new engine for the game? Because certainly Train Simulator 2016 didn't run as well as this, unless it was a more sophisticated map. It certainly looks... Maybe the trees and things have been optimised for, I don't know, easier rendering, I don't know. Seems to be running a lot nicer though. Still at 118 frames per second, so it's more than my monitor can portray, that's for sure. Right. Well, we're still accelerating, which is fair enough. I mean, I don't like that we've got the regulator on all the way, and I don't think we're wheel slipping, although I suppose we might be. I ought to have put the sander on, didn't I, really? It's probably, where was it? It's probably a good thing to do while it's snowing. It's one of these, wasn't it? There it is. See if we can see the sand out of interest. Probably not at this speed. Yeah, you can see, is this it here? This, like, puffing of... Looks like it's coming from the sander, doesn't it? Well, let's switch it off and see if it stops. I'm sure this is what... Oh no, it's stuck on again. I'm sure this is what real train drivers do. Right, so is this the sander? Got to switch it off on there. Yeah, that's a bit dodgy. No, I guess that wasn't the sander then. I don't know. There's still some sort of seepage coming from the under the cab. It looks like maybe the driver is going to the toilet. Let's not watch that. All right, let's do that little time lapse then. We've still got about 35 miles to do, so I'll see you in a second. Enjoy the drive. Drivings. I don't know. Alright, we're going for a little look around. So here we've got Coronation Street, it looks like. Now how do we get... oh dear. There we are. You've got to give it to them, haven't you? It's quite an impressive world. I mean, when are you ever going to see the stuff over there? It's quite... I would say I'll try and follow the train, but I'm going a little slow for that now. Oh, we've just been through a station, but there's no time to stop, to be honest, so... oh, look, an encounter. Oh, my goodness me. They're very pale, aren't they? Oh, my... So, basically, right, we've got two vampires about to have a duel, it looks like. Oh, okay. Well, they disapparated. Welcome to Chosley, everybody. Chosley. That's what happens over here. Did we just experience some haunting? That was genuinely terrifying. They must spawn and despawn as trains approach then. You see, that's a good way to optimise the game. But let's not spoil that. I mean, let's not pretend that wasn't a marvellous moment. Good grief. Right, let's get back to the train, make sure it hasn't blown up. Oh, we've dropped in pressure again. Anyway, folks, there's about 26 miles left. I better shut this regulator again because I've gone and wasted all the steam again because I was messing around with some guy who looks like a vampire for some reason. Okay. Oh, I've really messed it up now. We're down to 58 psi. Right, if I switch the blower on, does that improve things? I guess we'll find out. I have had the water on. The injector on, and I've had some guy shoveling coal into the fire, so hopefully that's alright for the time being. You see, now our speed is dropping because we've exceeded our limits, so to speak. Okay. Right, we seem to be accelerating. Oh no, we're not. We're slowing down still. Does that improve things? Nope, not really. I've got the blower on, but I don't know if that's going to help. But, help. What's this? This is where we mess around with some of the controls and such. Fireman's injector, yeah, I think that's just going to be the same stuff again. Well, the pressure's increasing again, but the speed is not. That's a shame. Okay, folks, so the bad news is that Mr. Bean here has managed to slow us right down to a crawl. But the good news is I've figured out that opening up the old firebox here and switching on the blower seems to really help the pressure. So I'm going to get this thing going again now, I think. See if we can't get up to a decent speed, although I think the speed limit's just changed to 50, so... Oh, we have actually stopped. Well, that's the sort of pinnacle of all embarrassments, isn't it? What's the matter? Why aren't we going? Did we break... No, we can't have broken the speed limit, surely not. Right, we've got to quit this blowing because the pressure's getting quite high now. Right, oh, we probably need a bit more... reverser now. That's probably it. Yep, that's it. $15 miles to go. Come on. The thing is, you're right, I lost concentration and I went and looked at something else and I came back and the pressure had dipped. And that spoiled things quite a bit. Anyway. Let's see if we can get a decent speed up. Right, I'll see you in a second. Well folks, we've had everything today. I've had the whistle stuck on, I've been driving with the brakes on, the boiler's almost blown up because the water nearly got emptied, I slowed to a crawl because I let the pressure drop, I experienced a haunting, and I couldn't get inside one of the coaches when I wanted to see what it looked like. So all in all, a pretty good day, let's agree. Anyway, we're actually at 70 miles an hour near enough now. Now we are, there we go. And that's the highest speed I've reached pretty much all day. So I'm pleased with that, and we've got, as I say, about 7.2 miles left to go. So let's hope nothing goes wrong. A couple of minutes ago the speed limit changed to about 45 miles per hour, which lasted for about 10 seconds, and then it went back up to 75 again. So that caused a big panic, and I lost some points because of that, because I didn't slow down in time, let's be honest. But never mind, it was okay. And in fact I'm about to lose some more points again because I'm speeding up to 75, so I need to remember to slow us back down again once we reach that. But yep, there she goes, she's going pretty quick. Let's give her a whistle. I'm not going to bother clicking on the whistle anymore because it just gets stuck. It scares me. So there we go anyway, 6.4 miles left to go. Still got green signals, so that's good. Let's bang our head on it. Bang. Quite good, I'm enjoying this. So we'll do an episode with the 7F at some point, then I'll do some scenarios. I actually bought... I didn't just buy Train Simulator, I bought British Classics or something like that. It was a certain pack anyway. Oh my goodness, I'm speeding. I told you, I knew it would happen. Let's slow us down, slow us down. Okay, and release again. Sorry, I did a little bit of a cheat there and clicked on it. See, that's I go into like video presenting mode and lose all sense. Okay, we're okay. Let's get back up close to 75, because I don't want this to take all day, and it's kind of starting to. I've been at it for 50 minutes. But no, it's been good. I think I've got the hang of it. Well, let's not go as far as to say that, but yeah, it's been good. It's been enjoyable. And it's a very good looking game too. You know, there's all smoke coming out of the chimneys, and oh, you've got people on the platforms, and we've experienced quite enough of that as well. Bit more regulator, come on, speed us up. Not far to go at all now. Burnham 2, it says where we're going to stop. ETA 1332, which is 4 or 5 minutes. Go on, get us up there. Don't much care about the pressure now because we're gonna get there even if we have to sail there without any steam. Right, that's it. That'll do us. So the Black 5 can do more than 60 miles an hour. There we go. Proved that. I don't know if that's true in real life. I would assume so because they were quite late on, weren't they? In the old LMS. Right, 4 miles to go. I won't think about slowing down yet, but I'll be damned if I miss this station. I definitely want to be crawling into this station because it would be the ultimate embarrassment if I failed at that again. And I can't say I wasn't warned this time because this entire journey has been building up to stopping at this station. Right, let's give a little bit more regulator going. For the last time, probably. Still good on the water. I think 38% should get us 3 miles easily. So if it blows up, I won't be in the cab at the time. So you ain't got to worry about that. 73. No, that's not the state. I thought this was going to be the station, but no, we've still got another 3 miles to go yet. Anyway, that'll do for the regulator. And we'll think about putting the brakes on as soon as I see it in the sights. I don't know when they would really start applying brakes in real life. I would guess around the 2 mile mark. But that's for people who are skilled and could bring a train to a nice gentle stop. And that isn't me, unfortunately. Well, we'll see. It might be me. Oh, don't bang your head on the signal. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. It's good looking in the snow. I wonder if it will look completely different in the summer setting. That's quite clever in itself. I like this game. It's a clever game. Right, we're more or less at the 2 mile mark now, so I may start putting the brakes on, or I might wait until it appears in the in this little mini map at the bottom. But either way, not long to go now. There it is. Right, let's start giving it some then, shall we? Gently apply the brakes. In fact, not quite that gently. I don't think we'll stop today if we do it that gently. Oh gosh, we seem to be bumping around a bit. Okay, that's enough for now. Yep, we're certainly on a nice downward spiral now, aren't we? Sounds like the theme of the day, to be honest. I'll get us down to about 50, then I'll release the brakes. In fact, there's not much point, is there? Well, I might do. You see, this is where it goes wrong. I kind of convince myself to do the wrong thing. Let's release them a little bit. Gonna get it to about 15. Is it 15 bar? It won't be bar, will it? No, surely not. Is B dot R bar, or is it? I don't know. I'm looking like an idiot now. Right, let's get these brakes released either way, because we're slowing down to a crawl, embarrassingly early. There's still 0.6 miles. Oh, in fact, that's not too early at all, is it? No, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Can we see it? That's the question. I think you can see something out there. Ah, zoomed in too far. Yeah, there it is. Alright then. Well, very gently let's apply some more brakes. Howdy doody. No more. Careful. In fact, perhaps do want it a little bit more now. We're getting close. Take it down to the 15. Whatever the unit is. I mean, I don't know. Okay, apply a bit more. And a bit more. I'm getting dangerously close now. Always happens, I tell you. Ah, goodness gracious. I tell you, you always end up with an emergency stop when you drive with me. Oh, it's happening again. You are joking. Right, this is not happening. No, hell no. We're not ending like this. Right, release those silly brakes. Oh no, no, we can't. We're stuck. I was gonna reverse, but I guess this embarrassment counts. Right, well, I've got something to aim for next time, haven't I? I.e., the station. Well done, you've reached the end of this quick drive scenario. Thank goodness for that. Oh, alright, operational errors, speeding twice. That's not too bad for me, to be honest. Do we get a score? Not that I see. Oh, I didn't refuel, didn't pick up any freight, I wasn't supposed to. That's alright. Distance travelled 68 kilometres, 42 miles. Alright, not bad. Well, thanks for watching, folks. If this went on a bit too long, I do apologise, but it was good fun. I enjoyed it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you Wednesday for another review, I think it is. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody.